Another team that's going to have to find a way to support two top wide receivers. The Steelers acquired DK Metcalf from the Seahawks in exchange for a 2025 second-round pick. Lawrence is going to be Go Ball City in Pittsburgh, but it's hard, I guess, to really nail down what DK's value is until we know what the quarterback situation is.
Who's throwing the go ball?
Yeah.
So we need to figure that out. But look, 900 or more receiving yards in all of his 6 NFL seasons. DK Metcalf's the guy who will go past the defense. George Pickens is the guy who will take the ball from the DB. So it's really, I had a poll on my Insta. I like to do these little questions on my Instagram stories. And I said, who would you rather have knowing what you know between Davante Adams and DK Metcalf? And it was overwhelmingly in favor of Davante Adams because you know who the quarterback is. You know what Matthew Stafford represents. So
He's also better.
then
Davante Adams is better than DK Metcalf.
yeah, that too. Yes. I'm definitely not disputing that. So now you're the Steelers. You're either gonna have Russell Wilson or you're gonna have Aaron Rodgers,
Or
And
neither.
or
There's
neither.
a scenario where neither shows up.
And you still got Arthur Smith calling the plays, and he's going to call the offense a certain type of way to where, DK might struggle to get another 900 yards, so we'll see.
So this is the Sam Darnold of wide receiver signings. Happy that DK got paid. Same with Sam Darnold. But this is a move that is, like Sam Darnold going from Minnesota to Seattle, this is just a massive downgrade for his fantasy value, right? He's going to a run-first offense on a team that has no quarterback. And, oh, by the way, a play caller that not only wants to be run-heavy, but also, he's competing with a guy that's very similar. Obviously, they're very different body types. They're different wide receivers, but they're basically both go wide receivers.
I don't know if George Pickens is on this team after the draft.
Maybe that's what's going on.
They talked about Mason Rudolph, too.
Good Lord.
What's the
50% of DK Metcalf's receiving yards last year, 50% of his receiving yards last year came on passes 20 or more air yards down the field, right? I mean, just like he's a deep guy, right? 2020, that was the last year that DK Metcalf finished higher than wide receiver 22 on a points per game basis. He is a boom or bust guy in Seattle, and now he's going to cold weather city, questionable quarterback play, competition for targets on a run-first guy. Yep. Arthur Smith is a guy that couldn't get the ball to Drake London. You know what I mean? And so now we think he's going to get the ball to DK Metcalf. He's in the 30s for me. He's he's going to be wide receiver somewhere between 30 and 35 for me. Boom bust guy that you're just going to have to start every week, and there'll be some weeks where he goes off and he's awesome, and there's other weeks where he's 3 for 26. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and Rotoworld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.